Okay, I am doing tier list today. So I finally beat Zero Blessing Console with Dan, so yeah, I want to take a break from the game for now, so yeah. So I'm just gonna do a tier list first. So I try to find all 207 boss tier lists, but I cannot find it. Even for base game, 165 bosses, I still cannot find a full list properly. This is the only list that actually has all 165 bosses. A lot of them claims it is all bosses or 165 bosses, but they only have 100 or 160 or 140 bosses. I don't know why those lists are incomplete, and this seems to be the only list that actually has 165 bosses, so I'm just gonna do this. So yeah, anyway, let's begin. So this looks like it is in alphabetical order, but then again you have Battle Mage Hugus up here, so I don't know what's the deal that is, but anyway, let's just begin. So Abducted Virgins is just the double version that won the both versions in the game in Mount Gelmir. I think the music can be a little lower. I don't know, maybe the music is fine. So yeah, it's a fine fight. It's nothing special. It's just enemy turn boss. So yeah, there's nothing really much to talk about. It's just both Abducted Virgins stuck in a room with you. So now Estel though. So I think Star of Darkness is the stronger version that actually has Meteorite of Estel, right? Natural Born of the Void, where it is Grand Cluster. I think this one is the one that, yeah, this is the Rani Crest version. So Natural Born of the Void is the weaker version. I think it's a pretty good fight. I know a lot of people hate him, but I think it's a pretty cool fight. It's not exactly great, but I think it is a pretty good fight. And I don't really know what's the deal with both versions, but obviously the Star of Darkness is gonna be better because it has the cool spell that, yeah, it's just better because it has the cool spell. And in natural, I think there's nothing really wrong about the fight, despite many people hate the fight for some reason. I don't really hate the fight. I don't feel like there's any attack that is unfair. A lot of them is, difficult to avoid. Also the AoE, it has the triple explosion AoE, and then there's the quadruple explosion AoE, where I think the quadruple version is when all four of his arms raise up into the air before it slams down. You actually have enough time to run all the way away, but yeah, that if you are caught inside the AoE, you need some kind of frame perfect roll to avoid all of the explosions, because you basically need to roll early for the first wave so you can roll the second and third explosion. I don't remember about the quad explosion. Basically there's a triple explosion and then there's a quadruple explosion, but the quadruple, I think, as far as I remember, you have so much time to run away, so you're supposed to just run away, I guess. So I think they're a decent fight. People complain about the grab too, I think, but I just feel like if you roll right, if you roll correctly, the grab just doesn't hit you. So I don't know. I think it's a pretty decent fight, both of them. Also, people don't like the fact that it is a repeated boss, but I don't find it too problematic. It's not like they spam it like Magma Worms, but I would think it would be better if they actually explain why there's two Estelles. It would be way better if they explain why there's two Estelles. So I don't know. That's like the only slight complaint. But again, it's not a great fight. But I think both of them are decent fights. So Elden is the guy that does the fireball explosion, right? Yeah. You have the flame of the fell god. This is basically, oh my god. This is basically, his moveset is kind of annoying, and it is an NPC fight, and he just looks very ugly. So the NPC fight, I wouldn't really rank them that high. It's just, if nothing terrible and nothing special about them, I'm just gonna put them D. Yeah, it's just that Hugios. This guy, I mean, it's just a battle mage. Again, this is just a battle mage. I think they're better than NPC fights. I would put battle mage above abductors though. Alabaster Lord. The Alabaster Lord, you just stun lock them, so it's basically NPC fight. And I think Alabaster Lord is like even easier than NPC fights, because you can actually stance break them, and you can just hit stun them all day. You can just hit stun them all day. So yeah, that's that. Aletto. Aletto is the one that has a lot of health, right? Yeah, 17k health is a lot for base game. And she's like strong against... Oh, she's strong against Pierce. Only, and Holy, I guess, but... Yeah, it's a... I think Black Knight Assassin is a pretty interesting fight. But at the same time, you can again interrupt a lot of the attacks, and once you know which attacks you can interrupt, they get a lot more manageable. Again, I beat basically almost all the base game bosses with +0 weapon, other than Placi's Axe, Maliketh, Gillian, Godfrey, Radagon, and Elden Beast. I think I beat my +0 weapon run, got all the way to Framasula. So it is Placi's Axe, Maliketh, and beyond I haven't beat. I beat all the base game. Did I beat Malenia with +0? I don't remember. But I think not. I think I didn't beat Malenia with +0 yet. So, but yeah, basically I beat everything else with +0. So including Aletto. So yeah, after you learn her fight, and know which attack to interrupt and which doesn't, and then you can also backstab them. I think unlike Death Knight, I think Black Knight Assassin should. If Black Knight Assassin works like Crucible Knight, that would be a pain in the ass to deal with if you cannot interrupt their attack, and you are forced to, let them finish their combo. That would make them way too annoying to deal with because they jump around and stuff like Malenia. So I think it's fair for them to allow backstab and stun lock, basically. So I think Aletto, the Black Knight Assassin, is pretty decent fight, and Aletto is the best of them all, So Ancestor Spirit. I don't really like this fight, to be honest. I guess I'm gonna put a C tier for now. There's nothing really special about it. I guess that's a cool fight. Spectacularly, it's a cool fight. Yeah, Ancestral Spirit. Ancestral spirit. Yeah, ancestral spirit. Yeah, I don't think ancestor spirit. Huh. I mean, I can't spell. Oh my god. Ancestor spirit. I think they have too little health. Despite being kinda early game. And it is quite annoying because they're too big. So if your weapon doesn't have slash, if your weapon is a poking weapon, you just keep hitting between their legs. So that's minus 0.2. So, you know. But other than that, it's a cool fight and the music fits it really well and it's interesting puzzle to solve to get to them. But other than that, I don't think it's a very special fight, but it's a remembrance boss for some reason. And yeah, the reward is the talisman, right? The reward is a... Wait, Ancestral Ashes? Wait, I thought... Oh, it's the Regal Ancestral Spirit. Okay. What about the Regal Ancestral Spirit? Regal Ancestral Spirit. Yeah, at the end, Regal Ancestral Spirit. Where is it? Regal. Regal Ancestral Spirit. So the Regal version, the Regal Ancestral Spirit, basically if you don't have enough damage, you need to deal with him healing 3 times. So yeah, I'm just gonna put it lower than the Ancestral Spirit because it is just Ancestor Spirit but more annoying. Oh yeah, but it has the ability to absorb the other animals and then use the animal's attack. But the rolling attack is dumb as fuck. Just like the Godskin Noble roll. It's just a dumb as fuck attack. It looks dumb, it's annoying to deal with, and it's just not interesting to learn. So, and it still has the problem of the Ancestor Spirit. Like the Regal version still has the problem being too big, so if your weapon doesn't slash, if your weapon is stabbing, then you just keep missing, which is just annoying to deal with in a not interesting way. And yeah, it heals. It heals a lot if you don't have enough damage. So it's just, I don't really like it that much. So I'm gonna put a seed here for now. So you know. Lanciac. Okay. Lancias. Lanciax. It's an ancient dragon. An ancient dragon. And the problem is, Lanciax, the thing I remember the most about Lanciax is actually on release, he actually only... Well, I think Lanciax is female. Fortisax, we don't know the gender of Fortisax, but we know Lanciax is female because it is said to be the sister of Fortisax. So Lanciax is female. So basically she only appears at noon. On release, she only appears at noon. And it is semi-far from the grace. You don't have a grace of a Stick of America close to Lanciax. So every run back is longer than other bosses for some reason. And then it is an ancient dragon, so like 80% of the time you're just looking at his feet or her feet and just whacking her feet. And for some reason, they feel the need to have like 60% resistant, stance resistant on Ancient Dragon. I don't know why they make it like that. Basically, you do only 40% stance damage to Ancient Dragons, but if you do manage somehow to break their stance, they take insane amounts of crit damage. Basically, you can easily do like 3 or 4 times the crit damage on Ancient Dragons compared to anything else in the game. I don't really understand why they do that, or is there a law reason for them to be super resistant to stance damage? But it only makes it more annoying to deal with. It only makes it more annoying to deal with, but not in an interesting way. And then if you want to try to fight head-on in front of Lanciax, you need to deal with the aftershock, and the aftershock is not like where you roll properly, you're gonna avoid the attack and the aftershock. No. If you roll properly, you are gonna get hit by the aftershock. You need to be able to roll out of the way of the aftershock with your one roll to roll both her claws and the aftershock, which makes fighting her head-on extremely annoying. Every single one of her melee attack just give a red lightning aftershock. It's just annoying to fight that. And then the easiest way to deal with it is always just go under her and then keep whacking at her feet. So you're just looking at the dragon feet like 80% of the time. It's just, I don't know. And the fact that it only appears at noon, I don't understand why they release it like that. They are far away from the grace, and every time you want to retry, you need to respawn, sit at the grace, turn the time to noon, and then you run all the way up the hill to fight Lanciax. If you fail, you need to respawn and reset the time again. I don't know why they release it like that. They later fix it, so she appears any time of the day. But I don't understand why they need to make her spawn at noon on release. So there's too many annoying aspects of Lanciax. I mean, sure, the red lightning, I must say the red lightning is cool though. The red lightning is too cool for me to put her too low. But again, the problem of Ancient Dragon is still shit, you know? It's still shit. So I guess I'm gonna put her top D tier, or maybe bottom of C tier, or maybe top of D tier. I'm gonna put it D tier for now. So, okay, Ancient Hero of Summer. Ancient Hero. This is always the altars. Okay, so this is the weaker version. But I think they are basically the same? I think they're basically the same. Weeping Evergale. Wait, this one is only 3.8 thousand? Huh. This one is 2.5. I mean, their moveset is kinda interesting, I guess. The moveset is kinda interesting, I would say. I'm surprised they're actually not immune to Frostbite. I'm actually surprised they're not immune to Frostbite. Huh. Yeah, nothing too special about them. And nothing really bad about them either. I think I'm gonna put it C tier. I think it's above Ancestor Spirit. They're fine. There's nothing great about them, and there's nothing too bad about them. So yeah, I think B tier is starting to be a good boss. I think B tier is what I would start to consider a good boss. So C tier is gonna be average or have significant drawback, but that's nothing too bad. So yeah, I think Ancient Lanciax being B tier is fair because there's too many drawbacks. So yeah, Mountain Tops. I think the Mountain Tops is obviously better because she's stronger, but again, it's still kind of the same. So wait, that's 3 Ancient Hero of Summer? Wait, that's 3 of them? I don't even remember them being... Huh. Oh. Giant Conquering. Mountain Tops. Ah. Well, I mean... Okay, Weeping Peninsula. Oh, this 2 is kinda... Oh, Sainted Hero's Grave. Where is this again? Oh, I don't really remember this. I don't even remember there's a third one. Oh my god, that's a bot. Let me ban her. Ban them. Okay. I don't even remember there's 3 of them, but they're fine. Nothing too special about them. And a lot of the attack you need to roll 2 attacks with 1 roll, which I find it interesting because it's just not minus rolling, you know? Beast Clergyman. Okay, we're starting to have some 8 here. I would put Maliketh, huh? Maliketh. Maliketh. Okay. Maliketh. Maliketh is cool. Maliketh is cool as fuck. Beast Clergyman. Clergyman and Maliketh is a really different fight though. It's like Godfrey. It's like Godfrey. It's like first phase and second phase is like entirely different with 0 shared moveset. Yeah, I think Clergyman. I think Maliketh. The only thing I would say Maliketh is disadvantage of Maliketh is having too little HP at that point of the game, and he only has 80 stands or something, right? Oh my god, I can't spell. He only has 80 stands, right? Yeah, he only has 80 stands. And he has too little health at that point of the game. He need at least 40 to 50% more health. It's like Morgoth. It need at least 30% more. I would even argue to have 40 to 50% more health. That's the only problem I have. It's like Maliketh has too little stands and too little health. But it has cool moveset, it's a cool story, it's cool cutscenes, cool music. I never get too good at fighting him though. I never get too good at fighting Maliketh though. But yeah, I never get too good at fighting Maliketh, but I like the fight quite a lot, and they give you the parry item, which is just cool. It's just everything about Maliketh is just so cool. I would maybe Maliketh would be S even. Maybe Maliketh would be S tier even. Because I really can't say anything too bad about it. And then other than you're kind of easy to stance break, but you need to really learn his moves. If you really learn his moves, it really lets you punish him hard, and when you punish him hard, you stance break. But the thing is, basically, if you manage to stance break him in second phase, you just win, because again, he has no health. So you stance break him in second phase, you crit him, and then you get a free charge attack after the crit. He's like basically dead. So that's the only drawback. But in terms of just gameplay and stuff, I really can't say anything bad about it. Other than he's on the weaker side in terms of stats. He does a lot of damage though. He does a lot of damage, and he has destined death. So basically, you're constantly dying in 2 hits, basically, because it cuts your maximum HP in. Was that 20% or 15%? I forget. It's 15% or 20% with destined death, but you're constantly in the 1 hit from death, basically. You're constantly 1 to 2 hits from death. So it gives you a lot of pressure. But if you learn his moves, you punish him way too hard because he has not enough health or stance. So yeah, I think it is a really cool fight. I think I'm gonna put low S, high A. I'm gonna put it A for now. Black Knight Assassin Invisible. I like this. I like this gimmick because it ties back to the torch thing. So if you explore and find the torch, you can deal with this, or you just come back later and overwhelm the Black Knife Assassin with overwhelming level and damage. So I like the gimmick of it. So I'm gonna put it side by side to Alecto, to be honest, because this guy has a gimmick. So Black Knife Assassin Limgrave. Is this the one that doesn't? Is this the Limgrave? What? There's no Limgrave? Oh, okay. Death Touched Catacombs. Yeah, this is the Limgrave one, right? Black Knife Assassin. Yeah, one of them has not 80% health, right? One of them doesn't even has half of her health and can be easily killed. Yeah, this is the damaged one, but that's not. I think this is a wasted opportunity. It is supposed to be. This is supposed to be the one that this guy is damaged, but that's not enough information about why she's hurt. Even her armor is like bloody and stuff. So this one is hurt, but we don't really know what's happening. I think it would be better if they explain it more. But so I'm gonna put her C tier. I think it's after Ancient Hero of Samor. So is there any more Black Knife Assassin? Yeah, Altars. Yet the other Black Knife Assassin is just because this one has law, is special, so it is gonna rank higher up than the other Black Knife Assassin. But the other Black Knife Assassin is just whatever. The other Black Knife Assassin is just nothing special about them. It's just a Black Knife Assassin. So yeah. Okay. Beastman of Fremosula. This one is the one in Kaled, right? This one is in Kaled, right? Or is this from Limgrave? Oh yeah, Dragon Borrow, and yeah, that's. But the Dragon Borrow one is a dual fight, so this is the single one. So this gives you an early taste of the Beastman. It's not a hard fight; it's an early fight, and it does its job, I guess. It does its job. It's nothing too crazy about it. It's not overly difficult. It's just there to give you an early taste of the Beastman. I think it's a good tease that this is a late game area, but some of the Beastmen get, maybe crumbling down from Fremosula to Limgrave. So it gives you a good taste of good tease of the early Beastmen. So I kind of like that fact. Next, Fremosula Duo. This fight is annoying as fuck though. I mean, you can sneak up and basically burst down one of them, but it all depends on your level. If you run into them early, if you try to fight them early with lower level or damage, then it's just a pain in the ass because the throwing knife Beastman does a shitload of damage, and it has insane tracking. That they just have insane tracking. It's crazy how it's really difficult to avoid the throwing knife, and they curve around and home into you, which makes them extremely annoying to deal with. So if you don't have overwhelm damage to kill the throwing knife one by sneaking behind it, this fight can become really, really, really annoying. And not in a good way, I would say. if the beastman only throw, you know, if it doesn't home, if the throwing knife doesn't have the homing ability, I think this fight would be better, but it has the homing ability, so you either come back with overwhelming damage to just insta-kill one of them and then it's just become a beastman fight, or you just it just annoys the shit out of you, and it, not in a good way. So I think the throwing knife has way too much tracking. That's what makes this fight extremely annoying and not fun to deal with. So Bell-bearing Hunter. Dragon Borrow. I think the Dragon Ball. This is a good fight. I like Bell-bearing Hunters. It's a cool fight, and his moveset is interesting to learn, and it is challenging enough. Well, I mean, I put the Dragon Ball one in A because this guy is the only guy that is challenging enough to actually make you learn his moves. In my +0 weapon run, I get to him like kind of early, and my health at that point is not enough to survive any of his attacks. So basically, I needed to do a no-hit run on him, and it was fun to learn. I actually like to learn the fight. I kind of cheese like 30% of his health, despite having a +0 weapon. I kind of cheese 30% of his health with the stance breaking tier, because he's gonna stance break in 2 hits, and after a crit, you get 2 charge attack, and he breaks again before he can hit you. So I kinda cheese 30% of his health with a +0 weapon, but I still need to deal with the following 60%. But yeah, it's just fun to learn. I think his moveset is kind of cool, but it all hell break loose if you have some distance from him. If you try to run away, I really like the fact that they punish you so hard for running away from them. If you try to run away from them, they punish you extremely hard. Because they unlock the ability to throw his sword around, and it's extremely difficult. Well, I mean, maybe because I never really learned the range moveset, but you're supposed to fight him up close anyway, so yeah. I think it's just an overall cool fight, and it punishes you for running away, because arguably, I don't know if it is still difficult if I learn it, but the range attacks is way harder to deal with than his melee attacks, because his melee attack is basically overhead into chop, overhead into slash, overhead into stab, or overhead into delay slash. Like, there's not a lot of mix-up there. Well, I mean, there's enough mix-up to force you to you know, stay alert and stuff. So, and this guy is the only guy that is challenging enough to force you to learn the moves. And the other ones, it's still a good fight, but the other ones are good fights, but it doesn't have the enough stats to force you to learn. And you are fighting them. Yeah, also you're fighting them in the house. This guy spawned outside of the house. That's also a benefit, because the grace is in the house, and then you walk out to spawn the Bell-bearing Hunter. While the other Bell-bearing Hunter, you have a grace outside the house, and then the Bell-bearing Hunter spawn inside the house, which is just annoying. You either kite him out of the house, which means you need to deal with his range attack, or you fight inside the house, and it's a small house. So yeah, that's also that. So yeah. Which one is the special one? Church of Absolution. I'm gonna put Church of Absolution one lower, because it's a pain in the ass to spawn him. Basically, you need to exhaust Muriel's dialogue. And then you need to sit at the grace, turn to nighttime, and then reset the song again. You need to exhaust all of Muriel's dialogue. That's the first objective. And then you need to reset the song entirely by teleporting away and then you set the time to nighttime, and then you reset again to spawn him. It's just so annoying to spawn this guy, and I don't understand why. I would even put it C tier because of that. Like, why is it so difficult to spawn him? Like, I just don't get it. Why do you need to expire Muriel's dialogue to spawn him? If it's nighttime, just spawn him. If it is nighttime, just spawn him. Well, actually, you fight these two guys in a shack. So, yeah, actually, you spawn you fight these two guys in a shack. So I'm gonna put them D tier. Okay. What is the what is the real guy? Yeah, Elmer of the Bear. Elmer of Bear. I think Elmer is the guy that doesn't have the drawback. Elmer is the guy that doesn't have the drawback. You fight in a bigger room and you don't need to fight in a shack. It doesn't have the spawn conditions and it has some kind of lore about him. But it is quite late into Altars, so you are very likely to be over leveling for this guy, unlike the Dragon Borrow Barbarian Hunter. That's why he goes to B tier. Because you're likely to just kill him in like 6, 7 hit, 8 hits, like less than 10 hits basically. You're just gonna kill him in less than 10 hits when you get there, because it's all the way at the top, all the way in the north side of Altars. So, Black Blade Kindred. Does it have an OST? Does it have a Black Blade Kindred? Does it have music? Oh, it's just a generic. Okay, I guess it's just a generic. Okay. It's just a generic theme. So Black Blade Kindred, Dragon Ball. This is. I like the Black Blade Kindred fights, but they're always as annoying as fuck terrain. You spawn on the ladder and he loves to jump on top of the ladder. I mean stair. It spawned on top under the stair, and then most of the time you aggro him, he just jump on top of the stairs. And then you're fighting on the slope, either on the stair or on the slope. So you are never on flat ground, so you need to constantly deal with the terrain. And for the fight itself, I think the enemy itself, if you get to fight him on flat ground, I think this is a good fight. But it is just so annoying that you need to deal with terrain all the time, so I struggle to put him in A. Even though if the moveset itself, I would put it in A. But because of where you are forced to fight him, I just cannot put it high. It's just I just cannot put it high up. I like the moveset a lot. It's interesting to learn, but you need to deal with the constant terrain, and then you can crit him, and then his head is gonna go into the stairs or go into the ground or too high up to crit him. It's just too many problems because of the terrain. So the Forbidden Lands one is, in terms of moveset, I like both of them, but because the Forbidden Lands, Black Blade Kindred, actually. So this one is 12k health. Yeah, this one actually has less health. I knew it. So So the Forbidden Lands, this is after Morgoth, and this guy has less health than the Maliketh, than the Clergyman's Blackblade Kindred. I think this guy, you have like what, like 30% less health. I think they should have the same amount of health. I really think they should have the same amount of health. And well, but then again, to be honest, the moveset of the Dragon Bow, the halberd and the sword, Blackblade Kindred moveset is better than the axe and Twin Blade Kindred, because the spinning attack is just basically impossible to avoid. The spinning attack is basically impossible to avoid with the Twin Blade. So the moveset brings it down to B, I would say. I would say the moveset of the Twin Blade brings it down to B. And the Axe moveset is also like the Scream. The Scream has such an AoE that it is very difficult to avoid, and then it applies Destined Death and takes down your health with a dot. So yeah, I think the moveset is bringing it down to. So basically, this guy has terrain problem. This guy doesn't really have terrain problem, but the moveset is just worse. So I'm gonna put it there. Commander Neo. This is Khalid, right? This is Khalid, right? No, Neo is the summoner. I mean, again, it has cool moveset, but the summoning is annoying on repeated playthrough. I like his moveset, but summoning is preventing him from going to A, to be honest. The summoning is preventing him from going into A. But in terms of just his lightning and ice moveset is kind of cool, and it's interesting to learn. But at the same time, if you're close enough to him, he's basically doing all the super slow swing, super slow stab, super slow swing. But then again, if you actually learn all his moves, you can actually punish him in between his combos, which makes it a lot more fun to fight. But the summoning is really making it annoying to deal with. So this is Commander Neo. And then O'Neill is in Khalid. Yeah, this guy is even worse. This guy is even worse. So I'm gonna put him C. Yeah, he still have the annoying moveset, and he has more summoning, and he even summoned a second wave of enemies. So I'm gonna put him low C tier. Because he summon as soon as you enter, and then after you get him to like, after enough, I don't know if it's time based or damage based, but he's likely to summon again. And he applies Scarlet Rod, so yeah, it's not exactly bad. I wouldn't put it bad, but not great. Bloodhound Knight. Bloodhound Knight is annoying. Is it above or? It's not better than Barbarian Hunter and Ancestral Spirit. This guy is just annoying, and even if you stance break him, he cannot be. It's so difficult to crit them. I don't understand why they make some enemies super difficult to crit. It's so difficult to find the right spot to crit him. You stance break him and then you try to crit him, you just cancels the stagger because you hit him without the crit. Like and his moveset is fine, but nothing great about it. You know, the Bloodhound Knight is in the Latanna's cave, right? Bloodhound Knight. Yeah, this one is in the Everjail. The other one is. Wait, is this? Do they put it in the same page? No. Wait, where is the Bloodhound Knight? Lesser, oh, it's lesser Bloodhound Knight. Okay. It's in the Tanner's Cave, isn't it? Wait, where is the... Huh? Where is Nathana? How do you spell her name? I don't know. Nathana. Leonia... Yeah, Crystal Cave. Lakeside Crystal Cave. Bloodhound Knight. Oh, it's just Bloodhound Knight, not lesser Bloodhound Knight. Yeah, they're just super annoying to create. I don't understand why they need to be super annoying to create for no reason. And yeah, I don't like their moveset either. It's like they're annoying. They're just annoying. It's not exactly bad, but they're annoying. Yeah, Bloodhound Knight Daryl, that Daryl has the buff of Blythe, so he ranks higher than the other Bloodhound Knights. So Bulls, that's the headless guy, or is that the headless guy? It's not the headless guy. But this is basically just a troll, and I hate Glintblade with a passion. I just hate Glintblade for passion, and this guy is just a troll, so... It's just a troll. It's 90% a troll, and then the other 10% is the Glintblade, and the Glintblade is annoying as fuck, so... I hate Glintblade with a passion. I just hate Glintblade with a passion. So, fuck this. D tier. Oh, Borealis. Borealis. This guy has insane resistance to slash and pierce. Like, why does he need so much resistance? Like, 50% or 60% would be enough, but for some reason... Also, again, why the hell is he not immune to Frostbite? Why is he not immune to Frostbite? It doesn't make sense. Like, why does he need so much resistance? It makes no sense. And then his scream is unavoidable. His scream is unavoidable. It has way too much AoE with 0 startup. He has so much resistance to slash and pierce for no reason. Like, he's not even immune to Frostbite. And it's a pain in the ass to run back. So... No, yeah, F. We have the first F tier. Unavoidable scream, stupid run back, super resistant for no reason, not even immune to Frostbite, as a freezing dragon. So, and it's just a dragon. It's just a Drake. So all the other move is just a Drake moveset. So yeah, there's nothing good about it. And the spell is not even good. The Borealis Mist is just bad. All the upgrade version of the Dragon Breath are just worse version of the Dragon Chameleon. Yeah, basically Dragon Eyes is better than Borealis Mist. And then Dragon Fire is better than a Heal's Flame. You know, the Rot Breath, like Rotten Breath is better than Ikisi's Decay. Because the basic version has longer reach and use less FP, and the damage is only like 10% less. And the quote-unquote upgraded version has way wider cone, but way less reach. The distance that they travel is like garbage. compared to the basic Dragon Breath, and they use more FP without bringing the damage, and I think they apply the status effect the same rate. So they barely do more damage, use more FP, has less range with wider cone, but you rarely find a use of it because the width of the basic Dragon Breath is already wide enough to hit a group of enemy. Very few situations where you need the cone to be wide enough for the upgraded version. So there's no redeeming quality for Borealis. So Cemetery Shade. This is another annoying enemy, but it is made that way. So it serves that sometimes I don't mind annoying enemies if they're done. If I can see their purpose, you know, if they're not annoying for the sake of it being annoying. Like Cemetery Shade is just made to be teleported around because it is supposed to be like, you know, stalking your prey and then ensnare you with the net and then grab you. So it serves its purpose. I don't think it is annoying for the sake of being annoying. So I wouldn't put it D tier or lower. I think and Cemetery Shade is actually, they're not gonna be better than the commanders, I don't think. Commander. I think Commander is better than Bloodhound. Commander O'Neill is better than Bloodhound. Cemetery Shade is also better than Bloodhound, I think. I don't think there's anything special between them. Cemetery Shade. Cemetery Shade. Is there anything different about them? They're annoying as hell to stance break too. 600. 600 health. 1.4k. Yeah. Oh, there's 3 of them actually. I don't think there's too much difference of them. Like, yeah, they're not crazy bad. I guess it doesn't matter which one is which because, well, which one has the most health. Cemetery Shade. This one is K-Lit Catacombs. Yeah, this one has more health, so you don't just kill him in 3 hits. So I guess that one's better. One of them doesn't have full health, right? I think one of them doesn't have full health. Is it? Cephalo Skeleton. Oh, okay. Black Knife Catacombs. This one is Leonia, right? Yeah, this one is Leonia, okay. So it has adds. So I'm gonna put him lower than the Bloodhound Knights. Clean Rod Knight. This is the single one. It's just a Clean Rod Knight though. It's just a Clean Rod Knight, but I think Clean Rod Knight is more interesting than the other enemies below. Yeah, I think Clean Rod Knight is better. This is a gang fight. The gang fight is not terrible, but it's just still just an enemy turn boss, and you fight them in a rotten lake. I think this one. Oh, even this one you fight him in a poison lake. I think you fight this Clean Rod Knight in a poison lake. So it's not really better anyway. that one is not really better anyway. So sounds about right for them to be here, I would say. I still think they're better than the other enemies though. Crucible Knight. Now this is a cool fight. Crucible Knight is a cool fight. Yeah, this is just a cool fight. So, huh. Yeah, I think Crucible Knight is a cool fight. I think people hate the input with punish, but I kind of like it. So you cannot just heal for free. You actually need to wait for an opening or run far enough away before you heal. And it's cool. His moves are just cool. And it accommodates both the shield and the sword. And then it has the wings, you know, obviously you have the wings and the tails. The tails are annoying, but it is part of their moveset. I kinda like the Crucible Knight. Is it better than the Bell-Bearing Hunter? Nah. I have zero complaint about the Bell-Bearing Hunter, really. I really have zero complaint about the Bell-Bearing Hunter, other than the fact that you need to make it nighttime to spawn them. But yeah. Also, Crucible Knight, this is also early in Leonia, I think. No, this is in Limgrave. So this gives you a early challenge. That has a good moveset, cool looking, and you cannot backstab them. You cannot interrupt them. I think only Dragon Ball. I think only Dragon Ball has enough poise damage to actually interrupt Crucible Knight. You can actually interrupt Crucible Knight with Dragon Ball, but yeah, if he doesn't block it, obviously. But I think yeah, they're cool. They have cool moveset. They are not a pushover. They punish you for randomly healing. I like that. Deathbird. Limgrave Deathbird. Deathbird is fine. I would even put them. I would put them above Black Knife Assassins. I would put them above Black Knife Assassins. Deathbirds. Yeah, the moveset is. They're not great, obviously. That's why they're C tier. They're not great, but again, B tier is starting to be considered as decent fight or even good fights. That's B tier. So C tier is nothing special or have major drawbacks, and Deathbird suffers from. You want to hit the head, but you are hitting the leg most of the time. So that's. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about Deathbird. I don't really hate them, but they're not really great in any way. There's some annoying aspects about them, and because they swing in such a wide range, you run into the problem of getting hit by at the beginning of the swing, or getting hit by the end of the swing is gonna be, you know, different timing and stuff. And the fact that, again, you're fighting him most of the time when his head is like behind you. If you lock on, the camera just swing around like crazy, which is never good. If you don't lock on, the head is behind you most of the time, so you cannot see its moves properly. So actually, I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put them behind Black Knife Assassin, but before Ancestor Spirit. I think they're more interesting than Ancestral Spirit. The moveset is just headbutt, and then kick, and then headbutt. So, you know. Crucible Knight Siluria. Yeah, it also A5. I like the Spear Crucible Knight more than the shield one, because I think it get into, not only do you get the rolling, the learning the move and then rolling, you with the spear Crucible Knight, you also get to do the dance around in and out of the range of the attacks, because a lot of the spear Crucible Knight's attack doesn't have a lot of reach. all the swings have very little reach. Only the stabs have long reach. So if they're only swinging instead of stabbing, you can just back off to make them the swing miss, and then you punish them with a charge attack. I think it's a better fight than the shield one because you actually get to stance break them a lot easier. The Crucible Knight, if they don't give you good attacks, it's really difficult to stance break the Shield Knights. So I think the spear fight, I think the spear one is a better fight because you get to do the rolling, the spacing, and then you actually get to interact with their stance more so than the Shield Knights. The Shield Knight all depends on what attacks they give you to stance break them. But the Spear Knight, also the phase 2 attack, the Spear Knight just lands right on top of you, so you get to punish that. And the Crucible Knight dash behind you, so you don't get to punish that. And then they do the tail. So yeah, I just think the Spear Knight is just better. Also, so basically, Siluria is the solo fight, and then this guy is the Evergel fight, and then the Dual Knight, the shield guy, the captain of the shield guy. So basically the captain of the spear guy is alone, and then the captain of the shield guy is accompanied by a shield guy, by a spear guy. So Ordovius is accompanied by okay, let's do Radagon. No, I want OST. Radagon is one of my favorite music in the base game. So the dual fight, I don't really know why the captain. I don't know why this lady here is alone and then the captain is accompanied by another spear guy, but the dual fight is just not as fun. Before they nerfed the AI, before they nerfed the multiple enemy boss fights, they just keep attacking at the same time, which is like extremely annoying to deal with. They just rush you down, so you run around for 30 seconds, get one attack in, and you run around for 30 seconds, get one attack in. Or you take risk and trade blows. So I just don't think they are very fun. After the nerf, they make it so that one is aggressive, the other one is semi-passive. It's just semi-passive, but it's still not a great fight. It's still not a great fight. They're still the cool fight, but they are not a great fight. I think they are better than Deathbird though, still. It is a unique challenge, but yeah, I guess they are a unique challenge, but it's just not. I feel like they are better than Deathbird. Also, are you serious? You get Elden Beast? No, I only want Radagon. You know what? I'm just gonna do Radagon. I'm just gonna do Rolana. Okay. The dual fight. Again, you're just running around for 30 seconds, get one hit. You run around for 30 seconds, get one hit. Actually, it's high D. I will put it high D. You're just running around so much doing one hit, and then running around so much doing one hit. Dual fight is like really great. I don't even think ONS is that great, to be honest. It's a nice fight, but I don't think it is a great fight, even ONS. And this is just it's just no. Crystallian. Crystallian is, if you know the gimmick, it's nothing. If you don't know the gimmick, it's kind of a gimmick fight, but if you know about stance damage, then if you break their armor, then they are pushed over. So basically, there's only difference between knowing stance damage and not knowing stance damage. And now that I know stance damage, they are kind of a pushover. So, but they have a kind of a gimmick. So they're better than Cemetery Shade, I think. They're better than Cemetery Shade. He is better than... They're kind of... Okay. Around the same with the Beastman sounds fair to me. Around the Beastman sounds fair to me. Spearing Blade. Again, before they nerfed the AI, both of them just bum rush you. And after they nerfed the AI, one of them literally stands still and do nothing while you 1v1 the other. So it's just bad. It's just bad. Better than all Borealis. It's better than the. It's not better than the duo, because before the nerf they just gang the shit out of you, and then after the nerf they just do nothing while you 1v1. So it's just 1v1 twice. This is just 1v1 twice. So yeah, it's just 1v1 twice. Crystallian, Spear, and Ringblade. It's just 1v1 twice. So Spear, Staff. What? Wait, where is the Crystallian trio? Is this the trio? Spear and Staff. I guess this is trio. The trio is just worse. Because the trio is just worse. Crystallian. Academy, Crystal Cave. Okay, so this is the single Crystallian, and then this is the Crystal double Crystallian. Oh, and then you have this one. Okay, yeah, this is not the trio. Wait, where's the trio then? Both of the duo fight is the same, but where is the trio fight? Where's the Crystallian trio? Huh? Huh, where is the Crystallian trio? Death Rybird. So Death Rybird has the BS AoE. I'm pretty sure the angle is fixed. I'm pretty sure the angle is fixed, but I just don't understand why you need that. I never understand why the explosion need the five straight line after extra explosion. I just don't understand why they need it. And then the spear attack, they fly back and then do the ring of spear attack. That one is also like, what are you supposed to dodge it? How are you supposed to dodge it? What is the intended way to dodge it? You know, what even is the intended way to deal with it? So I don't like it. I don't think the AoE needs the extra AoE. I don't think the explosion need the extra 5 line of Frostbite. And the Frost Ground is just annoying as fuck to deal with. You just touch the ground, you instantly get frostbite. You touch the ground, you get frostbite. It's just no, man. It's just annoying. And the spear attack is BS. And then yeah, they are worse than the normal death bursts. So Consecrated Snowfield, the same thing, and this guy has longer run back, so it's gonna be lower. Leonia, the same thing, but I guess this guy is easier, so it's less annoying. Mountaintops. Oh, this guy is the best because you don't need nighttime. This guy is the best of the Dead Ride birds because you don't need nighttime. For some reason, I don't know why, but this guy doesn't need nighttime to spawn. Oh, Leonia. Oh, Death Bird Leonia. Right. I guess it's basically the same. The Death Burst is, yeah. Dragonkin Soldier of Nostella. This one is the special one, right? This one is the special one, right? This one has Frost. Isn't it? Yeah, Frostbite. This guy is Frost Lightning. So, this is the best Dragonkin Soldier. It also has cool moves in the second phase. It has the Frost Lightning Explosion when you enter second phase. And then it has all the cool Freeze Lightning spells. But the problem of this guy is it has way too little health, so most people kill him way too quickly to know this guy is special. Like, this guy has the coolest moveset, and then they bury it behind the super low amount of HP, so people just kill this guy too fast. And there's no lore explanation about this special Dragonkin Soldier that has Freeze Lightning. Like, why? I really like the cool moveset of this guy, but I just really hate the fact that they bury the cool moveset behind super low HP. That people just kill him too fast. So, and the Dragonkin Soldier moveset is not the best moveset anyway, but it's really cool that with the Freeze Lightning, the lightning attacks are so cool with this guy. But because they just fuck, I would even say they fucked it up and wasted this boss. They wasted this boss. I would put it A normally, but because of them wasting the potential of this boss, I'm gonna put it B. I really like the moveset of this. So, Placidus X. Placidus X, huh? Placidus X. Placidus X OST. This is a cool fight. The spectacle is cool, the music is cool, the nuke is so cool, minus the fact that it has no AoE. You can literally attack him one or two times more before you start running, and the nuke will still not hit you. Like, why would they make Consort Radagon as an insane amount of AoE, and then the Placidus X, which has the power to stop the OST, to mute the OST itself, the AoE is so fucking bad. Like, the laser attack is cool as fuck, the red lightning attack is cool as fuck. It doesn't really have the problem of the ancient dragons I really like this fight. I really like this fight. But the run back is ass. Why would you not have a Grace down there? Why does the run back need to be this garbage? Like, I struggle to put him in S because of that. I struggle to put him in S because of that. So I think we can remove this for now. I struggle to put him in S because the run back is extremely S, and then he suffered the major weakness of every single attack. You're gonna get a lot of punish in. So at the end of the day, I wouldn't say he's easy. He's almost S. I would say he's almost S. But the run back is really S. And then you can just bypass. Well, I mean, I never really tried to learn how to deal with the laser. But how are you supposed to deal with the laser anyway? How are you supposed to deal with the laser anyway? I think having his high A and low S, I think Placi set is high A and low S. It's really hard to. It's honestly really hard to. The music is so fucking good. I like the music a lot too. I think it's low S. I think he's low S. But it has his problems. It has his problems. Again, I think it's wasted potential. That the nuke should have way better AoE and stuff. So I like it. I'm gonna put it low S high A for now. Deathbird. Another Deathbird, okay. Whipping Peninsula. They're basically the same, I would say. Decaying Ezekiels. The Rotten Breath is annoying as fuck. The terrain is S. I don't understand why they insist on making the terrain so fucking S. And he loves to jump into the terrain, and then when you stagger him, his head is always, well, not always, but a lot of the time, it just, you cannot crit it. It's just annoying. and then the rotten AoE, the super rotten AoE is like, I guess you do have enough time to run, I guess. It's just a skill issue if you don't recognize it quick enough, but the fact that the terrain is so ass and it is just a Drake, so I can't really put it high. I think it's better than Cemetery Shade though. I think it is better than Cemetery Shade. It's better than Crystallian. I would put it above Ancestor Spirit. Actually, no. I would put it below Ancestral Spirit. I would put it below Ancestral Spirit. Demi-Human Chief. That's the duel, right? Demi-Human Chief. Which one is the duel? Oh, this is the only fight is duel, right? I think the only one is, yeah, the only fight is a duel fight. But you can fight them one by one, so you don't have the gang. You don't have the gang. The gang factor of this. They are fine. They are fine. They are nothing too special, and it has ads though. This fight has ads though, so I would put it. No way it's better than Commander O'Neill. It's better than Bloodhound Knight. better than Cemetery Shade. Yeah. I guess they're better than Cemetery Shade. I think Cemetery Shade is better, to be honest. Yeah. Demi-Human Queen. They're basically the same, right? All the Demi-Human Queen is basically the same, right? Demi-Human Queen. Oh, they count as different. Oh, okay. They have different pages. Okay. I mean, they're annoying to crit. Again, they're annoying to crit. The moveset is kinda annoying, but otherwise they are very easy. So... nothing special about them. I don't think they're better than Deathrise Birds. The Demi-Human Queen is just... whatever. Demi-Human Queen is just whatever. DTS. It is a Tree Sentinel, but it is a cooler Tree Sentinel. I hate the Fireball spam. But, and I hate the fact that you cannot crit them for some reason. Well, in the DLC, then I think in the DLC is the first time they let you crit mounted enemies. Because for Morgoth's Knights, it's like what? Nice Cavalry. For Nice Cavalry, you need to knock them down. You kill the horse, knock them down, and then you crit them. If you crit them when they're mounted, it's only Commander Gaius in the DLC. And I don't know if they didn't unlock the technology yet in the base game or what, but you cannot crit Tree Sentinels, which I think is a major drawback to them. And DTS is just a cooler Tree Sentinel, so, but I don't think it is great. I'm gonna put it behind Commander Neo. Behind Commander Neo, I think, for now. Blackblade Kindred. Huh. Actually, I think I'm gonna put Black Knight Assassin Invisible in low B. I think I'm gonna put it in low B. DTS is also low B, I think. It's not great, but it's a cooler Tree Sentinel. So, Dragon Kin Soldier. Ansel. This is... Huh. Dragon Kin. Dragon Kin Soldier. Sophia. This one is the teleporter. This one is kinda hidden. They're fine. They are not great. The moveset alone is not great. The Nostalgia Dragon King is cooler. Way cooler with the lightning, but the basic moveset of the Dragon King Soldier is not great. And the run back on them is always S. The run back is S. It's kinda annoying to crit them. It's super annoying to crit them. Like you are standing in front of their head and you just cannot crit them for some reason. And then they're too big, so they just push you around, and then because they're too big, you're looking at their feet, and then you cannot see their attack properly. And it lacks the Nostalgia Dragon King Soldier's cool attacks. So they're C tier for sure, but they're fine. I think I'm gonna put it behind Decaying Exekis and above Beastman. They're fine. They're not too crazy. Sophia. Oh, Sophia is the one. Ansel. Wait, where is the Ansel one? Ansel River. Oh, this is the Noxtella one. Lake of Rot. Wait, where's the Enzio River one? Wait. What? That's one in... Wait. Wait, that's an... That's one in... Here? Wait, where's the Dragon King Soldier? Yeah, it's Dragon King Soldier of Noxtella. Wait, where? Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They're basically the same. Oh, this... unless this is the Lake of Rot one. The Lake of Rot one is... If this is the Lake of Rot one... Huh. Dragon King Soldier. This is Lake of Siofia. Siofia River and then Lake of Rot. Wait, Lake of Rot. I assume this is Lake of Rot. If this is the Lake of Rot one, then yeah, it's dead here. Because you need to fight... You need to deal with the rot. And you need to fight on the platforms and stuff, so... Yeah, I just don't like the gimmick for that. So that's better than get Demi-Human Queen. That's better than Alabaster Lord. Better than Virgins. I would put it behind Battle Mage, I guess, and above Abductor. Yeah. Yeah, both may be higher. Both may be higher. Maybe Bow can be above Elden, Thief of Fire. So, Earthtree Burial, Watchdog. Watchdog is just... There's too many Watchdogs and... I don't think their moveset is that fun. Which one has ads? Which one has ads? Earthtree Burial Watchdog. Which one has ads? I remember one of them has. I thought one of them has ads. I thought one of them have ads. Huh. Which one have ads? Okay, so... Weeping Peninsula. Oh, come on. It's... Where is this? I don't think it matters too much, to be honest. Watchdog is just Watchdog, so I don't want to spend too much time to know exactly which one they are. So... they're better than Demi-Human Queen, for sure. I don't think they're better than Death Rybirds. So, yeah. Earthtree Burial Watchdogs. Earthtree Burial Watchdogs. Earthtree Burial Watchdogs. Oh, this one is a dual fight. Yeah, the dual fight is... Again, you're just running around until they do the slam, and then get one hit in and run around, so... It's bad. It's just bad. I'm gonna put it lower than the Demi-Human Queens. Earthtree Burial Watchdogs. Which one... Again, which one has ads? Maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. Esker. This one has the dogs, right? This is the one that has dogs, right? Accompanied by two dogs. Yeah, This guy is just annoying. Annoying NPC fight, and it has ads. So low D tier. Earth Tree Avatar. This is actually cool. I mean, they have basic moveset after you learn them. They have basic moveset after you learn them, and I think this guy has enough health to make you learn. But after you learn them, they're not difficult, but they are fun. They're kind of fun to fight, I think, after you learn them. I mean, but then again, they are just Asylum Demon. They're just Asylum Demon with purpose. So they get -point for creativity, but I think the K-Lead one is tanky enough to be fun. So I think the K-Lead one is tanky enough. Wait, is that the mountain top that split? Earth Tree oh, it's Putrid Avatar. Ah, right. Do you have Putrid Avatar? Oh yeah, you do. Oh, Putrid Avatar. Okay. Putrid Avatar is the one that I think is deserved to be high up here. Earth Tree Avatar has -point for just being Asylum Demon, so on their own, I think on their own they are not that great. I would put them below Commander Liu. Yeah, Cemetery Shade has their gimmick, but again, you have no creativity for the normal Earth Tree Avatar, and they just, for some reason, they just spam their spell. They just spam the projectile. It's super annoying. They just spam the projectile, and the K-Lead one, I think the Dragon Ball Putrid Avatar has the benefit of tanky enough. So, but if they still have the thing to spam, they still spam the Like, I don't understand why they make it so that they spam that, but they have that. I like fighting the Putrid Avatar there. And it has the Stansburg tier, which is my favorite tier. It has the Stansburg tier, so I'm just gonna put it B. But the other Earth Tree Avatar, the mountain top one split. So that's a gimmick. That's an interesting gimmick. I'm gonna put it beside the Dragon Ball Avatar. But the other Earth Tree Avatar is just Earth Tree Avatars. So yeah, the other avatars are just random avatars. They're not that fun. What about the other Putrid Avatars? Putrid Avatar. Oh, Putrid Crystallion is the trio. Is F. because before they changed the AI, they just gang up on you, and the spear guy just attack you non-stop while the staff guy just spam, and then the ring guy just do a range attack that throw the ring at you. It's a toxic fight, and after they nerf it, the other two literally just stand still. The other two literally just stand still doing nothing. They stand still, they don't even walk around. Like for the Crucible Knight duo, even though the other one is passive, it still walks around. Like if you do O and S, if they don't attack, they walks around. But after they fix the AI, they literally just stand still. Like they don't do anything. Like it's just. So before the AI change is the toxic fight, and after the AI change is still a toxic fight because you just 1v1 3 times. It's just not fun. It's just garbage. Where's the other Putrid Avatar? I thought there should be other Putrid Spirit. No other putrid avatar. Oh, a putrid avatar. Yeah, it is putrid avatar is yeah. When you get to Snowfield, you have enough damage and stuff, so they won't take too long to kill. But I enjoy fighting this guy early on in Kalit, so Consecrated Snowfield. This guy is yeah. The putrid avatar there is just Earthtree avatar, but with rods. So they have the lingering ground after their butt slam. So they are worse than the normal avatars. So any other putrid avatar? No. Falling Star Beast. Again, Falling Star Beast is like, I love their moveset. But you can never fight them on flat ground. All of them are not flat ground. So you need to deal with the terrain. It's always so ass to deal with the terrain. But I like their moveset, but because of the stupid terrain, it's just low B, I guess. Low B tier. The terrain is so ass. Well, I guess this one you can kite him to the flat ground, but you're still fighting on the slope, but you can kite him out of the crater. But like, needing to kite them out of the crater is just annoying as fuck. Like, why? Also, you only get one full-grown Falling Star Beast. Just the Falling Star Beasts, they're not that great. They're not cool enough, because without the laser attack and the gravity attack, they're just not cool enough. But I like the basic moveset of the Falling Star Beasts in general. So I'm gonna put it high C. Where are the other Falling Star Beasts? Kalit Falling Star... Wait, where is it? Falling Star Beast. Kalit, is that the one in the tunnel? It's Celia Crystal Tunnel, right? Celia Crystal Tunnel. Falling Star Beast. Yeah, this is the Kalit one, right? So this guy has the gravity AoE attack where you throws you high up in the air and then slam down. This guy on release has that attack, and this is the only time the Falling Star Beast spawn on the flat ground, and it is inside a small ass room, and then they have the super gravity attack that covers like 70% of the arena. So if he does it like in the middle, you have nowhere to run. I mean, you can iframe it, but you have nowhere to run if he does it in the middle of the arena. But then and also on release, it is only sleeping the first time you go in. That on repeated tries, this guy will just charge at you in as soon as you enter the room. I cannot in good conscience give this guy high up, despite him is the only one spawning on a flat ground, because this is the mistake they keep making repeatedly. This guy on release just keep charging at you as soon as you enter the fog gate. And it has the super gravity attack that covers more than half of the arena. So this is just BS. Like, why the fuck do they think this is a good idea? And this is also the cave that you can accidentally get to if you open the chest in Nimgrave. You open the chest in Limgrave, you get sent to Celia Crystal Tunnel, and then you're like, where am I? And then you run into the Falling Star Beast in a super small arena, and then on repeated tries, you instantly get charged at as soon as you enter the fog gate, and then it has the super gravity attack. And after they patch it, they remove the super gravity attack, and they make him sleep again when you re-enter the fight, when you retry the fight. So he always needs to wake up. So, but then in the DLC, they repeated the same mistake with the boss attack you as soon as you enter the room, forcing you to fight at the wall. I cannot, in good conscience, give this guy anywhere high on the list because they keep repeating the same goddamn mistake for no reason. Like, did they? Why? Why do they keep making the same mistake? No, I cannot give it too high up. This guy is. I know most of it is fixed now, but they keep making the same mistake, even in the DLC. So, yeah, this guy is the embodiment of stupid. So, Glintstone Dragon, Smora. Oh, this is the one that guarding the Leonia Academy key. This is just a Drake, but with magic flame. So, and a dragon breathing magic just looks dumb. a dragon breathing magic from their mouth just looks dumb. It does the crystal spear thing, the crystal spear magic from his mouth. I think it looks stupid. But I kind of like Adula, but I don't know. It is nothing special. It's just a Drake. So I guess I would still put it above Bloodhound Knight. I don't think that. I think avatars. I think avatars are better than Drakes. I think avatars are better than Drakes. Unless they have some interesting gimmick, so... Wait, where did I put Ikizi? Decaying Ikizi? Iki... whatever? Where did I put Decaying Ikizi? Oh, here. Huh. I think Rot Dragon is more interesting than him, though. I can't put him better than a Barbarian Hunter. There's nothing really special about him. Yeah, below avatars, but above Bloodhound Knight sounds right to me. Rykard. I mean, it is a gimmick fight, and I like Yorm more. I just like Yorm more. And his stupid earthquake attack. After 2.5 years, they cannot even fix his cutscene lag. His cutscene still lags after 2 years of the game releasing. They didn't fix his earthquake not being jumpable or dodgeable. And if you try to outrun the earthquake attack, you need to. If you try to outrun the earthquake attack, you need to be at the right distance. If you're too far or too close, you cannot outrun the earthquake attack. And the earthquake attack cannot be jump and it cannot be item, because it lasts longer than your item. So, and the cutscene is still lagging after 2 years, and then it's just a gimmick fight worse than... is it worse than Yorm? Because Yorm... Yeah, I guess not. I guess it's not better than... I guess it's still better than Yorm, to be honest. Because Yorm, if you fight him with or without Stormtrooper, you're still baiting the guillotine attack with Yorm. You just keep baiting the guillotine repeatedly for Yorm, so... I think Rykard is better. But I don't think Rykard is that interesting to fight. It's better than dragons, better than ancestral spirits, better than death birds. It is. I think Falling Star Beast is better. Yeah, I'm gonna put it behind Falling Star Beast. Fell Twin. It's cool because you have an item, you walk towards the item, and suddenly everything turns dark, and then you get gang. And it is not an actual gang fight because one of them spawned really far away. So you actually get to, 1v1. Omens are not too bad of an enemy. I don't think Omens are too bad of an enemy. It would be cool if they have like 1 or 2 special attack for the Fell Twin compared to the other Omens, but at the end of the day it is still just 2 Omens, but it has the cool factor. So it pushed it out of D, unlike the other enemies that because for the Clean Rock Knight, the gimmick is just you're fighting them in a poison pool or fighting them in a rotting pool. But the Fell Twin gimmick is a way better gimmick and it's cooler. So I would say Fell Twin is a C tier fight. And it is not really a gang fight. It's not really a gang fight. Even with my +0 weapon, I still don't really get ganged that much. So this is not really a gang fight, I don't think. So I don't think they're better than Urchi Avatar. Is it better than Dragon Smaragd? I think it is better than Dragon Smaragd. Fierce Champion, gang fight, NPC fight, annoying, and it's just shitty Fear. I don't really like Fear, despite me keep looking into her secrets, but I don't really like Fear, and that's the only person that I can, seek the secret of them. So I guess you get hugs from her, but that's the. She has. Imagine if Rani give you a hug. Imagine if Rani give you a hug. Fear gives you a hugs, I guess, and you can look into her secret. And yeah, I guess she's fine. I guess overall, considering everything. But Fierce Champion is just a gang fight, NPC fight, and annoying as fuck fight. So it's better than Demi-Human Queens. It's better than Watch Dogs, I would say. It's better than Watch Dogs. I would say it's better than Watch Dogs, but nah. It's better than Demi-Human Queens. I guess it's better than Demi-Human Queens. It's better than that Demi-Human Queens, I guess. Because, considering, I understand its purpose. It serves their purpose. So, yeah, Fire Giant. Unlike most people, I don't think Fire Giant is terrible. Obviously, it's not great. But I don't think Fire Giant is terrible. Yeah, you're fighting his feet most of the time, but every single attack that you need to dodge, you can avoid by looking at his feet movement. You can just look at his feet movement to avoid the attack. You know what attack he's doing by looking at his feet. I guess we can do some Fire Giant. while I go to the toilet. Okay. Fire Giant. I think Fire Giant. The music is kind of decent. It's on the good side. The music is on the good side. The run back is annoying. I don't know why they put the grace there. So you can go to the forward chain or the backwards chain. Both chain requires a lot of running. And then you need to get on the horse, get to the door, get off the horse, enter the door, and then get on the horse again. Run towards him and then get off the horse again. It's just like, why? My complaint is this. My major complaint is actually this one instead of actually the Fire Giant himself. Fire Giant, again, you can see what attacks he's doing. You can see what attack he's doing to avoid accordingly. So yeah, I don't think Fire Giant is that bad. It's not gonna be in a good boss side, but I don't think it's like D tier or F tier. I actually like him more than Radagon. I actually like him more than Radagon. I think. I don't really like Radagon. Like, you just spam the Serpent Hunter. It's like spam. It's like, I don't know. I just don't really like Radagon. Well, but then again, I never really learned the fight, I guess, because I'm just not interested. But I maybe I would like him more if I learned the fight, but I like Fire Giant more for now. So Flying Dragon, this one is the Kaded one, right? Huh? Dragon Burn Ruins? Where the fuck is that? Oh, this is the Limgrave one. Oh, it lands on top of you, right? Lands between it. Lands on top of you, right? This is the one that lands on top of you, right? I think this is the one in Nimgrave. It's in the lake, right? Yeah. So this one get the cool factor. This guy get the cool factor of the landing. And the fact that this is an early area, it kind of ease you into the dragon fights. This is almost like the Taurus Demon being a tutorial boss and stuff. And you can get the hang of it by either doing horseback battle or fight on foot. It basically acts like Taurus Demon. It's not a great fight, but it eases you into the game, basically. It eases you into the game, basically. So it's, again, it has special purpose, and it has the extra cool factor of the landing and stuff. So I'm gonna put him B tier, actually. Because, again, it has his purpose, so that's a bonus point. And it has a cool landing sequence and stuff. So... Guerrero. Okay. This is the bridge one, right? Yeah, this is the bridge one. So you know when he flies up and then they do the Medea fire breath, rain down fire breath to your right side. So you need to run to the left, but you're on the bridge, so you don't always have space to run to the left, you know, and you are fighting on the bridge. So when you stagger him, sometimes you cannot crit him. So basically you're dealing with the shitty terrain again, and it is still just a dragon, so fuck this fight. Yeah, you need to deal with the extra terrain. So it's gonna be D tier for sure. It's gonna be D tier for sure. Not quite as bad as Borealis, but... it's better than Esker. I cannot... Yeah, it's still better than Demi-Human Queens. Watch Dogs. It's worse than Watch Dogs. Or are they? I think they're better than Watch Dogs. Yeah, I think it's better than Watch Dogs. Still. Frenzy Duelist? Wait, Frenzy Duelist? Does he actually apply... Huh. Jail. Cave. It's just a duelist. So basically light attack cannot hit stun them, but jump attack can hit stun them. So you just spam jump attack until they stance break, regen your stamina, crit them, and then do a charge attack, and then jump attack to stance break them again, and then you repeat. So yeah. They don't have interesting moveset. I don't think they have interesting moveset. And that's why I just stun knock them to death every time. I don't think they have interesting moveset, so they're not better than the three avatars. They're not better than Fell Twins. Not. They're better than Bloodhound Knight, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it here. Full grown. You are still not this guy has extra cool factor, but you're still not fighting on flat grounds. So you need to deal with some of the terrain problems. It's not huge terrain problems, but it is still terrain problems. It's just it's wasted. It's good moveset, but it is wasted. It is good moveset, but it is wasted. It has extra cool factor. So I'm gonna put it low B tier. So it's wasted potential. If you are fighting him If the arena is more flat, I would put it A tier, but or at least high B tier. But I guess the arena of the full-grown Falling Star Beast is not that bad. Yeah, I guess I can put it high B. I guess I can put it high B, but you're still dealing with some of the terrain problems, and I still think it is a wasted potential on the Falling Star Beast. So yeah, the cool it is cool with when it has the the laser attack and stuff. So Adula, you have the cool factor of the Moonblade. The Moonblade is cool, but it is still a Drake. But it has the it escaped from the Rani's Rise, and then it appears again when you reach the end of Rani's Quest. It has the Moonblade, which is cool, but I really hate the magic shotgun it does, the magic machine gun it does with her mouth. It looks so fucking stupid when the dragon opens her mouth, and then a magic appears instead of the fire breath, magic breath, or whatever breath. But Adula Moonblade is just cool as fuck. Adula Moonblade is just cool as fuck, so I'm gonna put it above Flying Dragon Hill. Adula is cool enough that I'm gonna put it behind Blackblade Kindred. Not better than Aletto, for sure. Not better than Aletto, I don't think. It's still a Drake. It is still a Drake. It has the cool factor, it has some kind of gimmick, but she doesn't do the Moonblade enough. In a lot of fights, she even dies before she does it, so yeah, it's below DTS. It's below DTS. It's below DTS, I think. Godfrey. Godfrey. Okay. Godfrey is just a worse Godric. Godfrey is just a worse Godric, so yeah, it is better than Bloodhound Knight. Better than Duelist. Better than Flying Dragon Smaragd. Avatars. I think he's still better than Avatars. Better than Human Damage Chiefs. I'm gonna put it behind Cemetery Shade. I'm gonna put it behind Cemetery Shade. Demi-Human Chief is not better than Avatars. Or Fell Twin. Yeah, I think Demi-Human Twins, Demi-Human Chief is better than Frenzy Duelist though. Actually, no. No. It's just better than Bloodhound Knight, I think. Demi-Human Chief, so Grave Warden Duelist is just a Duelist. So it's just Duelist. It's just Duelist. Yeah, Limgrave get a pass because it is early game. So they're still easing you into the game. So Limgrave 1 is generally the early area. Limgrave ones are generally it get less minus points. So Godfrey. Godfrey is cool as fuck. I like axes. And then when he rips off his lion and then fights you naked, well, half naked, it's cool. There's not really any complaint. I never get good with this fight yet. I have never get good with this fight yet. I usually just outtrade him. I have yet to reach him with the Placi one, so I never really needed to learn his moves until now, for now. So I never really learned his moves. So yeah, that's that. It's a cool as fuck fight. I think Godfrey deserves S rank. Godfrey. What is the OST? Oh yeah, that. Yeah, that's a cool OST. Cool moveset. Some of the attack you can just sidestep. Some of them you can jump. So it's a dynamic fight. And then in the second phase especially, he actually has a lot of grab attacks. So it's not as easy to outtrade him without learning. So yeah. Godfrey first Elden. What? Oh, this is Godfrey. Oh, this is Godfrey. Yeah, Godfrey lacks all the cutscene, the music. Well, I guess you still have the cutscene. I don't remember if Godfrey has the same music, but it doesn't have. It has a full axe. I like the full axe. I would prefer to get the full axe than the broken axe of Godfrey, but Godfrey is still a good fight. And again, it is giving you an early tease. It is giving you an early tease on the second to last boss of the game. So it's still A. It's still an A fight. I think it is better than Crucible Knight. But after all, the Crucible Knights are like, following his footsteps. So I think it's better than Barbarian Hunter. It is a good fight. It's just the early tease of Godfrey. So Horaloo is just. I like him more than Maliketh, to be honest. I like him more than Maliketh. So yeah. Yeah, sounds fair. High A for Godfrey and Godfrey's S. Godric the Grafted. Again, early game boss is I guess there's a lot of interesting moves, and he's just a loser though, because he doesn't even know how to graft properly. Like, why would he graft a bunch of useless human arms on his back instead of grafting like crabs, clayfish, like the shrimps, the laser shrimps? Why does he need to be beaten up to graft a dragon in the second phase? Like, he doesn't know how to graft, but I guess in the lore he's just a loser, so it kinda makes sense. But in terms of gameplay, it's an early game boss, and it is not very difficult, but you still need to deal with the storm. Is so annoying though if you don't want to get hit. The storm attack is so fucking fast, it's so hard to avoid. But then a lot of attack you can just sidestep or outspace, but again, it is the early game boss, and you most likely gonna be your first great rune you get. So he served his purpose. So I would say he's B tier. Better than... I like Adula more than him though. I would put him above Putrid Avatars. I think I would put him above the Putrid Avatars. So... he's a good early game boss. He's just a good early game boss. Apostle, Altus. So this is the Windmill Village, right? So this one you can sneak on, and this is a repeated boss. But I think Godskin Apostle is a decent fight. But you basically, well, if you fight him like super close range, he has a lot of attack that's seemingly impossible to avoid because he has a lot of double swings. But what I found is that you just keep some distance from him, so he does the jumping attack or the fireball attack, so you get to punish. If you get too close to him, he will just keep doing those double swings, which is extremely difficult to avoid, I think, because it's double swing, double swing, double swing. So yeah, it's not a great fight, but it's a decent fight. I would still put it... this one you can sneak up on. Yeah, but this one is like a repeated fight though, so you're likely gonna meet the Kaded one first. But then again, yeah, it is hard to tell which one you run into first, to be honest. But yeah, I think it is better than Avatars. I don't think it's better than Godric though, considering everything. Dragon Borrow. Getting to him is more annoying. But I think he has enough stats to force you to learn the fight. And again, the music. The music is cool. Godskin Apostles. I like the Godskin. I like the Godskin music too. The Godskin music is cool too. Oh, Snail. Oh, this is a good twist. I like this. I actually like this one. This is the better Godskin duo. This is just the better Godskin duo. Because it also has the twist. You know something is up when you see it the ghostly apostle, and then after you beat the Godskin apostle, Godskin noble appears, which is a good twist. I think it is a really good twist and a good challenge that you need to fight them both without them ganking upon you. So I think this is a better Godskin duo fight. So the Godskin duo fight, I think I like this fight. Godskin duo, again, unlike most people who is gonna put it F tier or D tier, I think Godskin duo is a decent fight. It's not a great fight, it's a gang fight, but I don't think it is as bad as people think. Because again, even with ONS, you are just using the pillars to block one of them while you 1v1 the other one. This is the same with Godskin Duo. You use the pillar to block the other one while you fight one of them. You are trying to fight 1v1 most of the time while trying to block the other one with the pillars. And because of that, how can you consciously argue that ONS is a good fight but Godskin Duo is a garbage fight? I don't think Godskin Duo is a garbage fight. It's not great, but I don't think it is a terrible fight. So it's better than Crystallian. Better than Dragon Kin Soldier. I think they are better than Deathbirds. I would put them above Deathbirds. It is still a gang fight, it's still a repeated fight, it still has good music, it is still Godskin Apostle and Godskin Noble. I think they are better than Deathbirds. I think they are better than Deathbirds. I think they're better than Deathbirds, to be honest. Yeah, I think they're better than Deathbirds, maybe not as good as Black Knight Assassins. Noble, I don't like the rolling attack. The rolling attack is kind of BS. But usually you can bypass it. Because when you go into second phase, you can stagger him. Basically, they are not hard to stance break. So you stance break Godskin Noble, and then he's gonna go second phase. You do a charge attack, and then he goes second phase. You back off. Do a jump attack after the explosion. He's gonna do the belly bump, and then do the belly bump. And when he does the belly bump, you can do another jump attack, and then he's gonna stance break again. And if you have the proper distance, if you keep proper distance, he will always do the ground slam instead of the roll. In the first time he goes second phase, and you should be able to end the fight before he can do the rolling attack. But I don't know, some of his the a million step, the super quick a million step attack, that attack is kind of BS if you are not close enough, because if you're close enough you can roll behind him. But if you're not close enough, the a million step is impossible to avoid, and then the roll is also frame perfect to avoid. So yeah, relying on the pillars to block it is just not a nice way to do. But again, I still don't think it's a bad fight. I still think it's a fun fight. But I cannot consciously put him high up. I think it's better than Apostle, to be honest. Apostle also has BS frame trap attacks with the double swings and stuff, but I think Godskin Noble is just a more fun fight than Apostle. I would even put him above Godfrey and Adula. I would put him more higher than DTS, to be honest. I would put him higher than DTS because you are supposed to just fight him up close. So you know. Black Blade Kindred. I actually like Noble a lot more. Also, I don't know why Apostle. You know, you have the Dragon Borrow, and then you have the Otus Dragon Godskin Apostle, but then you have the Godskin Noble in Volcano Manor, and then you have another one in the bridge towards the Rana's Tower. You have another Godskin Noble, but that one doesn't count as a boss for some reason. For some reason, that Noble doesn't count as a boss. And that Noble, you cannot use the pillar to block his rolling attack. So the rolling attack is bad. The million step attack is bad if you are like, you know, a few meters away from him. But other than that, it's a way better fight, I think. Than Apostle. I like Godskin Noble more than Apostle. Elmir. I actually like Noble. Come to think of it, I can actually kinda like Godskin Noble. Come to think of it. His basic moves are very fun to avoid. His only problem is the million step and the rolling. I think other than that, his moveset is very fun to learn and do. Because again, you can do outspace and roll and outspace, and you get a lot of punish in. I like the fight a lot more than Apostle, I think. I may actually put Godskin Apostle above Adula. Actually, I like Apostle more than... I like him more than Blackblade. Yeah, I would put Apostle higher up. I would put Apostle higher up. And the Altus one is a repeated fight, so it gets lower. But the Dragon Ball one I like, because you actually need to learn it, because it has more health and stuff. So Godskin Noble is a little higher than Apostle, I think. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it like this. Graph the Scion is erotic attacks. Again, I never really learned the fight. But it's an interesting moveset. It serves its purpose. And yeah, it is unique. It is unique. It is a unique fight. So I may even put it above Adula. It's an interesting fight. It is an interesting fight. It's an interesting fight. Yeah, I'm gonna put it above Adula. But I don't know the fight enough, so I'm gonna put it around Godric. Because I haven't learned enough of the fight, I think. I haven't learned enough about the fight, I think. They're uniquely designed, so yeah, Great Worm Theodorix. Huh. Theodorix is the Consecrated Snowfield. That's the strongest Magma Worm. It's fine, they're not great. Magma Worm are not great. Crystallian. It's better than Crystallian. Dragonkin Soldier. Yeah, he is the strongest Great Magma Worm. I think decaying Iziki. I think decaying Iziki is the strongest Drake. I think, if I'm not mistaken. So Great Worm Theodorix, I think it's about the same as decaying Iziki's. I think Iziki is better than Magma Worm though. Actually, no. Magma Worm, when they stand up, they actually get more interesting moveset because phase 2 they stand up. In phase 2 they stand up, so they actually get more interesting moveset other than the first phase. Even though the second phase moveset is worse than the first phase moveset, I think. But the fact that they stand up and have different moves in second phase makes them better than the Drakes, I think. Huh. I would even put it above Ancestor Spirit. Yeah, I would put it above Ancestor Spirits. This is basically the same fight, but no, Maker is in the lava, right? Or is that Oh, it's in the cave. Okay, this goes to the... Okay, this goes to altars. So this guy doesn't stand up, I think. Right? So if they don't stand up, and they are repeated fights, they're just worse than the stand-up versions. And the charge attack is so fucking annoying. That their charge attack is that they charge forward, charge backwards, and then if you're not lucky, they charge forward and backward again. Like, their charge attack is so fucking unfun, and then you're just hiding behind below their mouth, their gigantic mouth, to keep hitting them. You basically go to the left side to bait their sideways magma breath, and then you go to the right side and keep hitting, and then you go back to the left side to bait, and then they're gonna spin around, and then that doesn't even hit you, and then you stance break them, and then you crit them, and then for some reason after the crit they have a million seconds. They have such a long invincibility frame until they can be hit again. After the crit, the follow-up is so annoying because they have such a long eye frame. So yeah, that's annoying as fuck. It's better than Flying Dragon though. I still think they're better than Deathrise Bird. They're better than Crystallian. Ooh. Crystallian. Yeah. I think Crystallian is worse than Deathrise Bird. I think Crystallian is worse than Deathrise Bird. Beastman. Yeah, Beastman. Beastman is better than Watchdogs, but Magma Worm. I still like them more than Deathrise Bird, I guess. I guess I still like them more than Deathrise Birds. Maybe even... Huh. I would put... Huh. It's high D. I would actually put it high D. I would actually put Magma Worm's high D. I think Magma Worm is better than everything below. Maybe Lancias. Lancias is also high D. Lancias is also high D, I think. Malenia. I don't really like Malenia. It's still an A tier fire for me. But I don't really like Malenia because the thing is that 90% of her moves you can just roll backwards, and everything follow up is gonna miss you. All her quick swings you just roll backwards, and all her follow up is gonna miss. So you just wait until she finishes swinging, and then you go in for a punish. And I just really hate the first phase that she just stand there doing nothing, because I just cannot stop trying to attack her. It's so annoying. I really hate how passive she is in the first phase. At the second phase, I think it's actually easier for me because she actually attacks and I can just punish accordingly, and then a lot of her attacks has follow-up that allows for punish. So I think her second phase is actually better, and I think 70% of her difficulty comes from the waterfowl. And I have zero idea how the dev intended for the player to dodge them. I have zero idea what is the intended way to dodge waterfowl. There's zero chance they design waterfowl thinking player is gonna run around Malenia and then to bait her waterfowl to the wrong direction. There's just zero chance that this is the intended way for the player to dodge it. So I have zero idea what the fuck they're thinking and what the hell do they think the player is supposed to avoid waterfowl. And 70% of her difficulty comes from the waterfowl. Like 90% of the other attacks you just roll backwards. The only attack that doesn't work on is the stab, but the stab is easy to roll. The grab is also easy to roll. That the other attack that doesn't work on is when she clings her sword and then does a quick triple slash. That's the only time when rolling backwards doesn't work. But even then, you only get one hit. You only take one hit, and it doesn't hurt. Most of the difficulty is still coming from the fact that she's so passive, so you just try to attack and then get punished for it. And obviously second phase she has all attacks and stuff, but most of the damage difficulties still come from waterfowl alone. And almost every other attack you just roll backwards. You just see her move, you roll backwards. You see her move, you roll backwards. You see her move, you roll backwards. So and the fact that she's super passive in the first phase, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I can't put her and she's still a good fight. She's still a decent fight, but Malenia, actually, so yeah. I just hate that so much. And then I on my final attempt, finally the most recent attempt on her, I successfully dodged the waterfowl close range a few times. But again, it's still counterintuitive and doesn't. I wouldn't believe if you say this is the intended way for the dev design. The dev designed this to be the intended way to avoid it. I wouldn't believe that one bit. And it's a cool fight, it's nice music. For the record, I think Romana is a better fight than Malenia. I enjoy Romana more than Malenia, is all I'm gonna say. And I don't know. It's a difficult fight, but it's difficult not for the right reasons, at least not for the right reason for me. So personally, I just don't like Malenia that much. It's still high B, it's still high B low A. It's still high B low A. I guess it's low A. I just cannot in good conscience put her in S. So yeah. Golem, Guardian Golem. Oh, it's the cave. It's in the cave. It's just a golem and it's just a golem. It is just a golem, so it's the same with bows and Alabaster Lord, I think. It's worse than bows. Guardian Golem is worse than bows. Kindred of Rod Duo. It's a gang fight. It's a whatever fight. It's just. Do you fight in rods? It doesn't matter. It's just Kindred of Rod Duo. So. It's better than Demi-Human Queen. In terms of gang fight, it's not better than Fierce Champion. Misbegotten. Oh, I don't like this fight. I don't really like this fight. He get random high for armor. He just get random high for armor and his attacks are annoying to dodge. I don't know, I just don't like this fight. It's still better than Bloodhound Knight for me. Better than Demi-Human Chiefs. I guess it's better than Duelists. They have more interesting moveset than the Duelists, I think. I think they have better moveset than the Duelist. So yeah, I'm gonna put him here. It's not a bad fight, I guess, but 46. It's an ancient dragon. They have stance resistance for no reason, but but I love the shit out of the music, especially the early part of it. The do 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 that I loved it so much. I love that part so much. Yeah, this part. I love this part so much. I love this part so much. I love this part so much. I love the music of this. I love the shit out of this music. It's like in the top of the list. It's like top 5 base game at least. Base game in terms of base game is like top 5 music for me. So and some aspect is better than Lanciax. The music is better, the theme is better, 46 looks cooler, the attacks are cooler, but the constant red lighting that keeps zapping you is so annoying. That's really the main drawback of this fight. It's better than Lanciax for sure. I think it's better than Lanciax for sure. But I cannot put it too high because it's still an ancient dragon. You still need to deal with the stupid lightning. And the constant red lightning zap is super annoying to deal with. I guess I'm gonna put it high C, but the constant red lightning is super annoying. It is still an ancient dragon, so you're still staring at his feet. But the music is extremely good. The theme is extremely good. Like the story about the background of it is super cool. But yeah, it has its drawbacks, mainly because mainly because 46 is still an ancient dragon. So Loretta, I kind of like the fight. But again, it's a mounted enemy and you cannot quit them. And Glynblade is annoying as fuck. And sometimes she just decided to spam the magic like 8 times in a row. So the magic spam is just annoying as fuck. But overall, I like her more than Draconic Sentinel. Even more than Aletto, I would put her high B. I would put her high B. But again, the Glynblade and the magic spam is annoying. The bow is cool. Loretta's mastery is cool as fuck. But the Glynblade and the magic spam is annoying, so I cannot put her higher than B. I think I'm gonna put her high B. I cannot put her A because of the magic spam. Pumpkinhead is... It has a gimmick with the head being super resistant to damage. But other than that, there's nothing much going on with Pumpkinhead. They're better than Warden. They're not better than Misbegotten, I think. Yeah, they have kinda interesting gimmick. I guess they have interesting gimmick. So I'm gonna put him like kinda close to Fel Twin. I still like Fel Twin more. Bubble. It's just annoying. if you don't have enough damage, you just get gangbang, and you just keep doing no damage because you hit the helmet, and it's a gang fight, so they're better than Demi-Human Queen. They're not better than Kindred of Rod because of their stupid helmet, and they cannot be hit stun, so yeah, they're just a more annoying fight than the double Kindred of Rod. Magma Worm Caleb. Does this guy stand up? Does this guy stand up? Caleb. This is fought. This is in the lava. Caleb. This is the jail tunnel, isn't it? So this is the Caleb one, I guess. This one also have the problem of, at least on release, it still has the problem of rushing you as soon as you enter the room. I think they fix it though now, but it has its problem, and it is a repeated fight, and this is not the stand-up version. Where are the other magma worms? 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 I cannot find the other magma worms. Oh, come on. Maker. Oh yeah, this is the other magma worms. Like, they are the same. They're just the same. And it has the worst arena. It has a way worse arena. Because it's in a cave. So you're in a way worse arena. So I'm gonna put him lower because of the shitty arena. He's still better than Alabaster Lord, I think. And better than... yeah. I guess? Yeah, it is still better than Battle Mage. It's better than Clean Rock Knight. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. The Crucible Knight, though. It's not the worst. I still don't think the Crucible Knights are the worst. They're the better gang fight, I would say. It's not as boring as the double Kindred of Rod, I guess. But Montgomery, this is the lava one. So you need to avoid the lava, you need to constantly kite him away from the lava. So this is the same. You still need to deal with the arena, which is not a fun arena to fight them in, so... Okay, Margit. This is... this is a fairly good early game boss, I think. People hate his delay attacks, but... the delay attack you can just sidestep and then do a charge attack punish, so... You just keep walking to his side when he raises his staff. But then again, he has the annoying double hit. He has the double hit frame trap attacks. But I think it is a good early game boss. I think this is a good early game boss. I think this is a good early game boss. Market is a good early game boss. It's kind of a tutorial boss. So it really forces you to learn the mechanic of the game. if you go find market at a proper level, like if you don't farm insane amounts of levels before you find market, if you find market like at a proper level, which is gonna be for most people, you are kind of forced to learn the mechanics of the game. So I think for that it serves its purpose. It's a cool fight, and you know, that's just cool. I think it is a good early game boss, but he has his problems with the double hits attacks. That's kind of annoying. He has his frame trap attacks, so I wouldn't put it above the Crucible Knights. Nice Calf. Nice Calf is... they're fine. I don't understand. Basically you cannot break their stance without the horse. You can kill the horse and then crit them, but without the horse you cannot crit them because they have so much stand resistance. It is impossible to break them before they summon the horse again. So, and when you knock them down, they're not gonna be high health anyway. So yeah. So yeah. Night Calf is not great. Night Calf is not great. And you need to make nighttime to make them appear, so on every retry it's gonna be extra time wasted because the game doesn't stay nighttime. Every time you reset is nighttime, it's early morning for some reason, which shouldn't be the case. They should just let you have nighttime. If you die, it stay at the same time. It should not reset to early morning. It just makes all the nighttime boss super annoying again. And then they're not really great because they're mounted enemy, and 3 Sentinel is just a way better mounted enemy. They're annoying as hell to fight. Especially the... yeah, I guess they're similar. They're nothing... I think they're better than Deathbirds though. Better than Godskin Duo, I think. I don't really like them that much. I like Black Knight Assassin more, I think. Are they above or below Godskin Duo? I think they're above Godskin Duo though. I think they're above Godskin Duo. Yeah, I think they're above Godskin Duo. This one has a arena problem. The bridge is not really wide enough. A lot of the time it just runs into the bridge, and it can even fall off the bridge. So I think it is. I think, yeah, Dragon Ball is worse. Mimic Tier is an interesting fight. It's an interesting gimmick. You're fighting you, so I would even put it A. Because you're fighting you, which is an interesting gimmick, and that's about it. I would even put it A. Interesting gimmick, you fight yourself, but yeah, now everyone knows how to cheese them by getting naked, and then, you know, only wear the armor after it transforms. So, but if you assuming you're actually not cheesing, it's an interesting gimmick. But it's kinda easy to cheese, so I guess I'm gonna put it high B. It's kinda it's too easy to cheese, and even if you're fighting yourself, it is a way weaker version of yourself. So it's an interesting gimmick, but Yeah, come to think of it, maybe it's not that high. Low B, I guess. Low B. I guess low B. It's an interesting gimmick, but it's too easy to cheese and too easy to beat, even if you don't get naked. Even if you're actually fighting yourself, it's too easy to beat, I think. Because the AI just cannot, you know. But then again, the Great Jaws champion and the Fierce champion has way better AI than the Mimic tier for some reason. The Fierce champions and the Great Jaws enemies have way better AI. I don't understand why the Mimic tier has shit AI. So I guess it's low B tier. I think it is still an it's very interesting fight. Interesting. High C, I guess. High C. I guess it's high C. I guess it's high C. Ah well. 46 and falling star beast. Yeah. The blighted womb. This is the giant flower, right? Yeah, this is just the giant flower. This is just a flower, so the flower is not even. It's better than Crystallian, I would say. Actually, no. It does nothing most of the time. You just stand inside its poison, and you just keep hitting it. So actually, I still like it more than the Watch Dogs, though. I still like it more than the Watch Dogs, though. I still like it more than the Watch Dogs. So, Crusader, it has a interesting twist to it. It has more interesting moves. Huh. Where did I put the other Misbegotten? Where did I put the other Misbegotten? Can I search it? No, this is images. Where did I put the other Misbegotten? Okay, Misbegotten here. I think this one is better. I would put it below Nice Calf. I would put it below Nice Calf. Well, actually, below Godskin Duo. Oh, this is the gang fight. I don't understand this fight. Why is the Misbegotten teaming up with the Crucible Knight? It just doesn't make sense. And why does it got another legendary armament? I don't get this fight, and this fight is annoying as fuck because you're basically just bursting down the Misbegotten. If you cannot burst down the Misbegotten, it's such a toxic fight. It's such a toxic fight if you cannot burst down the Misbegotten. It's so fucking annoying. Both of them have super long range lunge attacks. They just randomly lunges at you when you're fighting the other guy. So you're just trying your best to burst down the Misbegotten before the Crucible Knight show up. It's just not a fun fight, so it's still better than the Watch Dogs. It's better than the Crystallian, I guess. I guess it's better than the Crystallians. I guess it's better than the Crystallians duos. Oh, Lord of Blood. I like this. I would put it S tier. It's everything is so good. Everything is so good about Morg. Everything is so good about Morg. Everything about it is so good about Morg. I actually like him more than Maliketh. Well, actually, I like him more than Godfrey. I actually like him more than Godfrey. I actually like this fight a lot. It's an interesting character, and after the DLC, that's even more interesting because he's mind control all along. It's an interesting design, interesting move set. No overly annoying moves. I mean, spilling blood all over the ground, and you take damage when you step on it, and then the rain down AoE is annoying. But every single boss needs some kind of annoying attack, I guess. But it is not overly annoying, and it's an interesting fight. It's interesting gimmick. And yeah, everything about this is just good. You can strafe some of his attacks. You can, after you learn his moves, you get a lot of punishes, and it's not overly difficult. It's just a fun fight to learn. The music is just great, and yeah, what else can I say? Like, it's just a good fight. I just like Morg a lot. I just like the Morg a lot, especially after learning the fight more extensively with the Placi weapon. Learning the fight more extensively is even more fun, because you do so little damage. You actually need to roll really well to beat him. I really like the fight. I like him more than Godfrey, to be honest. Because both of them are cool in their own way. Godfrey and Morg are both cool in their own way, and they're unique in their own way. And Morg is just slightly better for my taste. So the Sewer Morg is just a copy, and it doesn't have a second phase. It is still a fun fight. It is still fun to dodge his attacks. But it is still a repeated fight. Yeah, I think the Golden Shade may be better. Yeah, that's nothing really special about the Sewer Morg, and getting to him is annoying. Getting to him is also annoying. You need to go through Sewer, and then you have Frenzy next. You have the 3 fingers behind him. I like the fight. I just like the fight. What can I say? Godfrey looks cooler though. Yeah, I think they are really close. I think they're really close. So yeah. So for the real fight, I like Morg a little bit more, and for the copy fight, I like the Golden Shade a little bit more, I guess. So Morgott. Morgott. Okay, let us end the music. Okay, now we go Morgott. Morgott is still a good theme. I still like Morgott's theme, but it's not as much as like 40 or Morg or Radagon. But I still like Morgott's theme, and I really like his dialogues too. My throne stained with my curse, such shame I cannot bear. Like you really feel his emotion when he says that. The dialogue in the fight is also great, and his move. I think in terms of move set, he's like the hardest move set in the base game. I think, huh? Morg or Morgoth? I like Morgoth more. Yeah, but that's the thing. The problem with Morgoth is that he has insanely low stats. He has insanely low stats. He has insanely low stats. He only have 10k health. It's like Maliketh. Like, okay. Maliketh is like, yeah. But then Maliketh has resistance, you know? Maliketh actually has resistance. But look at Morgoth. He also has 80 stance. He has less, like, even less health than Maliketh. And then he has no resistance, and 80 stance. Super weak status resistance. Like, he's too weak. Morgoth is just too weak. But I think Morgoth's moveset is actually the hardest moveset in the game, in the base game. Morgoth's moveset is actually the hardest moveset in the base game. He just has super low stats and he has scripted fight because when he gets down to 70%, he always does the ring of swords, and then he's gonna go phase 2 with the explosion. So basically, you can just script the entire fight without high damage. Even with my +0 weapon, I'm still scripting a lot of his attacks because he's so easily stance broken. So once stance broken, he's gonna do the ring of swords, and you get to stance break him again because he's so easy to stance break. And then crit him again, he will do second phase. You will do enough stance damage to just stance break him again after he's done transitioning to phase 2. So he's now at 20% or 10% health, or even dead. So he's too easily scripted. But in terms of moveset, he's the hardest moveset in the game, and I like his moveset and his voice acting, and his the music is also good. But because of his super low stats, I really can't put him above Godfrey and Morg, I guess. He needs more stats, but I think he's still an S tier fight. I don't think we can finish this today, so we're gonna finish this tomorrow, I think. Can you save it and then... Oh, you need to log in? Really? Oh, you can sign in with Google. Okay. Okay, no password. I wouldn't let you see the password. Log in! Let me log in! Okay, I logged in, so save. Come on, I already logged in. Oh, come on. Can I... Shit. Huh. What do you mean? Oh, fuck me. Oh, what do you mean I already logged in? Are you serious? Oh. Can I refresh? Would refreshing... Oh my god. Would refreshing fuck it over? Would refreshing fucks it over? Save or download. Okay, it seems to work now. Title of tier is Elden Ring. Save. Create this tier list. Okay, I can continue next time then. So I can continue next time, it looks like. I can still download it, I guess. I can still download the image. Okay, I can still download the image. Okay. I can download the image just in case, so... Yeah, I can download the image after I'm done today, so yeah. My account, latest tier list. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, okay. So I can create this tier list and then I can do this. Okay, good. We can continue tomorrow. I can even do the DLC too, if I can find a complete list of the DLC bosses. I can finish this and then do DLC 2 tomorrow, I guess. So, okay. Necromancer Garrus. Oh, that's the one that used flail with the rolling snails, I think, right? Yeah, it's the snail. This is just, it has ads, it's an NPC fight, it's annoying as fuck, so... It's even worse than Eska. It's worse than Eska. Nice Godfrey. Yeah, the nice Godfrey is basically the same. The duo is annoying as fuck. Because the cards just keep moving forward, so they just keep the aggroing. You're fighting them for a while and then they just randomly de-aggro and then they randomly attack you because they suddenly aggro again. So the duo is super annoying. The duo is just super annoying to fight, and it's just nice cavalry duo, so it's not exactly D tier, I think, but it has major drawbacks. It's still better than Bloodhound Knight, I think, and... It's better than Mad Pumpkin. It's better than Mad Pumpkin. It's better than Mad Pumpkin. I guess Misbegotten can be higher, I guess. Yeah, I guess Misbegotten can be higher than... Well, actually, no. This is a single pumpkin head. Yeah, Misbegotten being here is about right. Patches. Patches has bonus point for being patches. So... Patches just have a bonus point for being patches. Patches being patches. Patches is special though. I don't know how to rank him. Like, in terms of the fight, it's like it's a garbage fight, but Patches is Patches, so I'm just gonna put him B. I'm just gonna put him B. Because Patches is just Patches. I'm just gonna put him B. Patches being Patches, so Perfumer and Misbegotten. So gang fight, Misbegotten is not a fun fight, and then they just keep putting the Perfumer just keep putting the stupid shield on themselves. So fuck that. It's gonna be D tier. It's gonna be D tier. Crucible Knight. It's worse than that, obviously. Not really worse than Crystalline. Crystalline is boring. Crystalline is boring, so yeah, I guess it's above Crystalline duos. Okay, Nice Calf is just Nice Calf. Nice Calf I don't really care too much anyway. Yeah, the Nice Cavalry, I don't even bother ranking them. It's like whatever. The Nice Cavalry is just whatever. Nice Cavalry is just whatever. Nice Cavalry is just whatever. Nox Sorceress, Nox Priest, it's just enemy turn boss. So it's basically Clean Rot Knight. So I'm gonna put them close to Clean Rot Knight duo. Where the Clean Rot Knight? Where are the Clean Rot Knight? Yeah, I like them more than the Clean Rot Knight because you don't need to deal with the rot, and I just like the Nox quite a lot actually. I actually like the Nox duo more than Crucible Knight duo. I would even put them higher than Magma Worm. I would even put them back higher than Magma Worm. Omen Killer. Omen Killer is like the Alabaster Lord, but it is not as pushover as the Alabaster Lord, so where did I put the Alabaster Lord? Abductor Virgin. Yeah, better than Abductor Virgin. Abductor Virgin. Actually, I'm gonna move it down, I think. Abductor Virgin. I think they're more interesting than Death Fly Birds though. Well, actually, Abductor Virgin duo. Yeah, they're better than Crystallian. They're better than the Perfumer. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna put it below Death Fly Birds. Below Misbegotten and Crucible Knight. Above Crystallian duo and Perfumer. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Omen Killer. Oh, another gang fight. And you get a flower and an Omen Killer, and the flower does nothing. You just deal with the Omen Killer, and then you deal with the flower. not interesting fight. I still find them more interesting than the Watch Dogs. I really don't like the Watch Dogs, to be honest. I guess the first Watch Dogs. I guess the first Watch Dogs can go to C tier. I guess the first Watch Dogs can go to the C tier. This is the first Watch Dogs. I guess it can go to C tier. It's not better than Cemetery Shade though. I don't think. Onyx Lord is just Alabaster Lord, so they're basically the same, so... Vike. Vike is an annoying NPC fight. Vike is just an annoying NPC fight. So is about here. I guess Vike gets the coolness and the lore behind him. It's more annoying than Alabaster Lord and Onyx Lord though. Yeah, it's just an NPC fight, so it's like whatever. Royal Knight Loretta. Wait, which one? Oh, this is the Ghost. This is the Ghost. Early game, they let you have some look on Loretta until you meet her later into the game. It's a good introduction, so it's still a decent fight. Cool arena. But the Glint Blade and the magic spam is still annoying, so... I guess it's still... Yeah, I can't put it B tier. I can't put it B tier. It's still good, I guess. Yeah, I guess high C sounds right. Putrid Grave Warden Duelist. It's just a duelist. It just have rot. So I guess it's cooler than the other duelists. I guess again, Limgrave Duelist. Limgrave Duelist again, these are the early game, the first time you meet them and stuff, so I guess the first one can go higher. Is I guess it can go higher than the shitty Bellbearing Hunters and Crystallian. Better than Beastman. It's not better than Dragonkin and Decaying Ikizis. Isikis. So the Limgrave one again get a better pass. And the Black Knife Assassin is that Aletto is just different, so Aletto get the pass instead of the Limgrave one, so that's how it is. Putrid Tree Spirit. Okay, I think I'm gonna save this and then I think I'm gonna save this and then yeah, call it, and then I'm gonna continue tomorrow. So anyway, and then I'm gonna do DLC too. So anyway, thank you for joining, and I'm gonna see you next time. So have a nice day, good morning, good night, and goodbye.